Every day, starting at dawn, my life revolved around him. My son AJ, my little fighter, my life force. My hands tried to protect him as if they were his shield from troubles and suffering. Although my work required my presence, I always found time for him. When I was at work, a caring nurse was nearby, but in my heart, I knew that no one could replace me in his life. I am his main support, hope, and help. Every moment he spent with me was like a ray of light in the darkness. I saw his struggle, his perseverance, his smile, which was the meaning of life for me. I am glad that I realized this in time and did not go into all serious troubles after the death of my beloved NE. That terrible, stupid, and unfair accident took our wife and mother from AJ and me, but apparently fate wasn't enough and punished us even more. The disability that befell AJ as a result of a terrible accident was a test not only for him, but also for me. Losing his mother was a blow from which I thought I would never recover. The wild, gut-wrenching pain did not subside even for a second. Day and night I felt myself losing interest in life. In especially difficult moments, I was ready to shorten my life here and now. But I couldn't let myself fall. I knew that my strength was in my son, in our connection, in our love. For his sake, I pulled myself together, rose from the ashes of grief, and dedicated my life to making him happy. Together we overcame obstacles. Together we laughed and cried. Together we built our future full of hope and love. I had a business that Anne and I created. It was a successful enterprise that brought us excellent income. We could afford good food, holidays in the best hotels in the world, the best clothes from famous couturiers. But when this ridiculous tragedy happened in our lives, I stepped away from business for a while. Money became less and less. The quality of life noticeably deteriorated. If it weren't for AJ, I don't know how my life would have turned out further. But at a certain point I realized that if I also lost my business, I would deprive my son of his livelihood. And at that moment, I decided to expand the business and deal with it more closely. I started looking for new partners, markets, and spent a lot of time training staff. And in the end, after 5 years of painstaking work, my company became a leader in the country's market. Now I am gradually teaching my son the secrets of doing business. I am sure that a little more time will pass and he will become a worthy leader of the family business. This is what his mother, our incomparable Anne, wanted. But at the same time, I don't want to deprive my son of his dream. Along with studying business, my sweet boy is studying art. After the accident to develop his hands, doctors advised him to take up drawing, and he began to draw. Little by little, the quality of work improved. Starting with primitive drawings, my son progressed to creating portraits. Recently, he drew a picture of his mother, from memory, from photographs. We placed the portrait in my office. Now all my partners and colleagues admire this work. 7 years have passed since the terrible accident. 7 long, painful years. AJ and I learned to live differently without our mom. Her loss was a huge blow to us, but we managed. Today we can smile again. Not as sincerely joyful as I once was, but still. Our life has become different. Not as bright as before. Now I try to live every day with quality. I devote every free minute to my heir, my son, my warrior, who went through many trials in his early years. But now I know, no matter what happens, my EJ will withstand any life's trials with dignity. I'm proud of my son, and I'm sure up there in heaven, Anne is also proud of our boy.